Good Friday morning, my friends. This is Prepper, and I am headed to Georgia to get in a few more days hiking. It's January the 20th. It's about 5 a.m. and I'm headed through Rogersville, headed to my friend Suds and Subman's house. Subman will take me to Neal's Gap in the morning, mile 31, and I will continue my trek north towards Maine. Have to be back next Friday for a CT scan. So saw the cardiologist on the 18th, which I believe was Thursday, and did an EKG and everything looked good. So he put me on a heart monitor for 2 weeks and scheduled a CT scan and an echocardiogram. So I called yesterday morning to schedule the test. They said we can get you in fairly early for the CT scan, but it's going to be after March before we can get you in for the electrocardiogram. And I said, well, that's not going to work because I need to be hiking and I can't sit around and do nothing until March. So I said, check all your Mercy hospitals throughout the state of Missouri. And she was wonderful, and she did, and she found a spot in Lebanon, Missouri for February 2nd for my echocardiogram. So what's a fella to do? I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to sit around and do nothing. My CT scan is on next Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. And so I'm going to go hiking. I asked my cardiologist, Dr. Goldburn, if I could do normal activities and exercise, and he said yes, he would encourage me to continue my same activities since they are monitoring my heart with this little patch that's under my shirt, and then they gave me another phone to carry around and it records, and I think if anything crazy goes on they'll notify me, but if not I gotta wear it for 2 weeks, FedEx it back to this company, they analyze it, and then Dr. Goldburn will tell me what's going on with the monitor. Plus by that time he will have looked at my CT scan and my echocardiogram. So back to my appointment, I asked him if I could exercise, and he said absolutely. So I thought, well, I can exercise in Springfield and get no count miles, or I can go exercise in the mountains on the Appalachian Trail. So that's where I'm headed. So I'm hoping to get in another 50 or 60 miles, and then I'll drive back home for my 2 appointments, which one is next Thursday and the other one is February 2nd. So I'll be home for a few weeks then, and hopefully by mid-February back on the trail full time to complete the rest of the 2,190 mile 0.9 maybe. Don't forget that 0.9 adventure hike to Mount Katahdin from Springer Mountain in Georgia. I love you guys. Don't worry about me. I have wonderful support. I'll be staying at a hostel 1 or 2 nights. Subman and Suds, Larry and Angela, don't live far from where I'll be hiking. He knows exactly where I'll have cell service and can check in with me, and I can check in with him. Planning on doing 10 or 15 mile days and just keeping my heart rate down and getting up early in the morning and hiking and enjoying the hike. Supposed to be a day or 2 of rain in there, but I have great rain gear, and an umbrella that works really well. So as long as I can stay dry, I should be fine. Daytime temperatures in the 40s, right at freezing a couple nights, so I have a good enough sleeping bag and equipment and base layers and a puffy and all that stuff I can throw on if I get cold. I'm gonna sleep in the shelters or my tent, and then sleep at a hostel a couple nights, and they'll shuttle me back and forth to the trailhead, so I'll be able to get off trail and have a nice warm bed. I think that's about it. I love you all. Don't worry about me. I've got good people around me. I'm going to go out there and be smart, and I will check in along the way. I love you all. Take care of each other. Be kind to one another. We're all going through this crazy thing called life together. Love y'all. Take care. It's Friday, January the 20th, 5:08 a.m. Take care.